What is up, whammon and gentle whammon? We are out here at the Greenville Regional with...
My name's Wes Linkus.
What'd you do today, Wes?
Top 16 with this conflagration of ridiculousness.
Conflagration of ridiculousness.
It's ridiculous.
All right.
So, I'll show you what we played, and I'll kind of explain it a little bit in the process. We played 2 Draconet,
Yeah.
2 Mathematician,
Okay.
2 Soul Eating Oviraptor. These cards being 2 of, I know it's cringe as hell looking at it, but each one of these is a 1-card combo, and you have multiple ways to search. You have ways to search for Oviraptor and Draconet, so like it gets the job done. But these guys, they get it done. Full combo, you kind of just win if it resolves. We also played 2 Danger Tsuchinoko. We played 2 Danger Jackalope. These guys are really good. They were great every time I drew them today. 2 Orbital Hydralander. This is the reason why there's all these 2 ofs and you haven't seen a single 3 of monsters yet. You play the 2 Orcust Nightmare and 2 Harpor. Like pretty standard. A lot of people still want to play 3 of this. And this build, like I said, Hydralander, you play a lot of 2 ofs.
Understandable.
Yeah. So 2 vanillas. This was a big risk. I sided this one out a lot. If I felt like I needed to side really heavy for any matchup, I would side out my dinosaur engine, and this would come out. So I just had the 1 vanilla in deck, less likely to break. It worked out really well for me. I think I only drew one of them like twice today, so I got a little bit lucky on that, but it was really nice. So now that we're into our 1-ofs, here's where we get to see some pretty spicy stuff. I played 1 Dino Wrestler Cola Salad, or however the hell you say this guy's name.
Zoom on the sketch.
So what you do is if you open like Mathematician or like Draconet already, and you have Fossil Dig 2, you can search this guy, and he's just a Cyber Dragon that's a level 2 tuner. It's really good. Like, this card was great. I definitely consider playing this card. We played the 1 Danger Nessie. Only played 1 Nessie because in all the testing I've done, this is the worst one. Anytime it lands on the board, it just kind of gets in the way. So like, I didn't want to play more than this, but like it's the best one for like discard fodder. We played 1 World Legacy World Wand. This card, fantastic. You can search it off of IB if you hard draw the spell card. You'll see that here in a second. 1 Chaos Dragon Levy in here. This is a alternate combo route. I did it once today, but I'm happy that it was in the deck. 1 Gizmek Orochi. I summoned this guy probably about 20 times today. This card is amazing.
God.
Like, it is really, really good. If you're playing any kind of like Orcust variant or whatever, I think you should be playing this card. The 1 Symbol Skeleton for Orcust stuff. Now onto the worst card in the deck. So, me and we had a theory.
Our theory was terrible.
Yeah, our theory ended up being bad. The theory was that you if you drew Orcust Nightmare when you do your Orcust combo, you would summon Ibli, and then they wouldn't be able to Nibiru you. But you can't make Galateo with this, so
Yeah.
it didn't work. I sided this out every game. Definitely would cut it.
We realized that a little too late.
A little late. Ban this card. Omni Dragon Brotar.
Yeah, that card's
best card.
busted. Card's busted.
Phenomenal. The reason the deck is the way it is, you use this and it can search either your Levianeer or your Orbital Hydralander and just break your final board. This card should be banned. It's amazing though. Then for another target for our Signet Mining, we played Cache Eve level 2. I think I summoned this card twice today. I searched it a whole lot more. I used it for discard fodder a lot when I realized they didn't have hand traps. But you just target a monster and then drop its level by 2 and special summon her. She's insanely good. Then we got some combo pieces here. You play the World Chalice Guard Dragon and Carbonetin. They're just there for combo. And then I played 1 Defrag Dragon. You don't have to play this, but every time I drew him, I was happy with it. It's a good card. Onto the spells. 3 Call by the Grave, needs no explanation. 3 Fossil Dig, because it's 1 card combo. 3 Signet Mining, also 1 card combo. Went with 2 Twin Twister. I couldn't bring myself to come into this event without a main deck out to Mystic Mine and other dumb stuff, so Twin Twister.
Are you happy with it?
The times I drew it, it was really good. There were other times that I drew it, and it's like, okay, I have it, and like, I think I discarded it off of Mermaid once today, and that was because I knew I wasn't playing against a back row deck. We played the 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Orcust Babel, and 1 World Legacy Guard Dragon. Perfect ratio. These are your one-ofs. They're fantastic. And last card in the main deck is the 1-of Crescendo. You want side or extra?
Whatever you want to do, sir.
Alright, we'll go ahead and do extra deck. Get these one-ofs out of the way, right?
All the one-ofs.
So, pretty much in order of the combo, it is a Nightmare Cerberus and/or Phoenix, which is here. Either one of these, access to this, and Ib. This is where everything goes. Usually, like, people are making like Lambda and other stuff whenever they bring back their dragon off of this. When you could just go into a Nightmare and just full combo. So those 3 cards, amazing. We play a Nightmare package, so you know the girl is going to be there. Then we played for our Orcust monsters. We played 2 Galatea, the only 2 of in the extra deck. 1 Longman and the 1 Dinghy. These were perfect. I can't think of a better ratio right now. There were a couple times I wanted a second Dingirsu, but I really don't know what I'd cut for it. Then we played Seal, Crystal Wing, and then the Guard Dragon package. Like, this is pretty standard. I'm happy that I made the transition to Crystal Wing. Hot Red would have... there were a couple of games I played today where if this was Hot Red, I would have lost. Or at least they would have had a chance to come back and like hurt me really, really badly. So this was really good. Like, I think this is the correct move going forward.
Did anybody try to Nibiru while you had it up?
No, nobody tried it while I had it up. Thankfully, they weren't bad. Then finally, the last cards, Triple Burst, because you use it in the combo, and then Borreload. I didn't feel like I needed Sword. My problem was with cards that you couldn't destroy or you couldn't kill by battle. So you just Borreload them and it works. And like I said, Triple Burst. This card's always been like really, really good against Sky Striker, and now it's just like a combo piece, and you can do some neat stuff with it if you see Reborn. But that's the extra deck. 15 cards, for like 13 one-ofs. It's pretty great. So for the side deck, we'll start with like the good cards. 3 Red Reboot. I side this card going first. I wanted an out to Impermanence, and I wanted an out to evenly match that wasn't Crescendo. So, like, this was amazing. Like, every time I saw this today, it ended really well, except, ironically, the one time I activated it against a Paleo player, I lost that game. It was interesting. Then we played the 3rd copy of Twin Twister, self-explanatory. Just needed a last spot, so Imperial Order, and it auto-won me a game against Striker today. I got lucky and drew it. 2 Gamma Seal. I never sided these in, but I feel like they could be really, really good. It just never came up, so like these did not get sided in at all today. 2 Dino Wrestler Pankratops, man. Like, I didn't side him in as much as I thought I would. This card was like, he's phenomenal. We all know that, but he just wasn't necessary in a lot of the matchups today. 2 Ash, 2 Ogre, and 2 Lancia to round it out. I'd just side these in anytime I felt like they were going to make me go second. The funny thing to me is I never saw these. Like, I saw these one time in one game in like round 6. I never drew Lancia like all day. Side deck did not show me very much love at all. But when the one game that I did draw these 2, they won the game for me. So, 15 card side, 15 extra. Main deck's 46. Other than the Ibly and the Defrag Dragon, I don't really feel like there's a lot of things that I would play differently. It did what it was supposed to do, and I'm kind of happy with the way it all played out. I'm gonna do a couple tweaks and see if we can make it a little bit better, but I don't think there's very much room to go on.
Did you whiff a lot with Hydralander?
Okay, so Hydralander is a crazy card. The last game of the day, it literally came down to if I activate Hydralander and it resolves, I just kind of win the game. If it doesn't resolve, it works out. I whiffed on it twice today, and both times was starting with Oviraptor and then milling Oviraptor after the combo. Actually, I think I whiffed on it a third time. I think I milled a Jackalope as well. But the deck played phenomenally. Let's see, as far as matchups, I think I played 4 Orcust decks, 2 Sky Striker, 1 Salamangrate, 1 Paleo Frog, and what was it? I guess it was Cyber Dragons was the last one that I played, and man, it was great. The deck did really good. And
Gizmek
we'll see what we
OP.
can do. Gizmek is amazing.
Gizmek
if
OP.
if you're playing, get it.
Yeah.
All right, you guys have a good one.
Peace.